In the heart of the city, where dreams come alive, B-Up's on the mic.
You come in, Lord.
Fire in his eyes, from the court to the field, every game, every fight. He's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. Through it all, he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in the sacred space. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. There's a love in the air for the game and the grind, for the players who hustle.
Who else wants some? They say my D-line didn't exist. Bullshit.
It's my favorite thing.
It's time to get nasty. It's time to get nasty. Let's go.
Are you practicing to practice, or you practicing to be great?
Which way am I going?
Next bus coming, you on the way.
What's family? How y'all doing on this Thursday evening, afternoon, or wherever you are? It's Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts, of this broadcast. The only thing that I ask that you do, hit that like button. Hit the like button, hit the like button, and hit the like button. And also, if you don't mind while you're at it, subscribe to my channel if you have never subscribed. And also, hit the bell notification button. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. And also, if you like to continue to support the broadcast by Cash App, or you can super chat, or you could join the membership. I appreciate everything that you have done for this broadcast. Sports Talk will be Watts. Today, right now, I want to talk about what I want to talk about. I'm moving the sticks forward. I'm looking into the future, to the future of this football game, of this football season. When I look at Shedeur Sanders, I'm just speaking for me. I'm not speaking for Shedeur. I'm speaking for me. When I look at things, how things may turn out, I still don't know. I can't predict the future, but I'm just saying in my own mind, I'm going ahead and putting Shedeur as the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns right off the rip. Before that first season, I know he still got to go through OTAs, minicamp, and the preseason, right? I know that. I get that. But still, I'm expecting and predicting first game of the season, or the NFL season, Shedeur Sanders will be the starting quarterback. This is what this show is all about. I'm looking into the future. The future. I ain't scared. I'm talking about the positive side of Shedeur. Many people are talking about the negative side of Shedeur. I'm speaking things into existence. This is what this show about. All right. Shedeur ain't said nothing. It's me. I'm speaking for him. Here we go. This how I'm lining this show up. When you look, when that schedule came out, boy, I said, hey, that thing is brutal. Oh, yeah. I said it was brutal. But as I got to looking at that thing, real close. Before I move on, let me say hello to the people in the chat. All right. All right. I'm finna get to you. Here we go. I want to say hello. FD. Miss Phyllis Smith, how you doing? Robert Washington, what's going on? Sabrina Walter. Crystal Wise Williams. Robert Washington, what's going on? Good afternoon, everybody. Elijah Watson, what's up, my dog? Great one. Miss Yu Johnson, how you doing? How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. All right. Like I said, I'm looking. Keith, what's up, Keith? I'm looking into the future. I know Shedeur hasn't been named the starting quarterback. I get that, Miss Smart. Said it, Jay. I get all of that. Like I say, I'm trying to speak things in existence. I'm looking forward. As I look at the schedule, Miss Perry Thomas, as I look at the schedule, that first game against Cincinnati and that second game is where I want to dig in. So I want to dig in because there's a certain quarterback by the name of Lamar Jackson. He's the starting quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens. I get that. He's an African-American male who have performed at a high level. And he has. I can't take that from him. I'm not here to knock him down or nothing like that. I'm talking about the good side. Lamar Jackson is one of the best, if not two or three. I think, in my opinion, Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the NFL. It's the next person be Patrick Mahomes. Then I go to Lamar Jackson on my list. Well, but like I was saying, the second game of the season, the Cleveland Browns play the Baltimore Ravens. Well, if Shedeur Sanders is the quarterback by then, in my mind, he will be. Him and his team will be going up against Lamar Jackson. But before we get to Lamar Jackson, there's another quarterback on that schedule that will be standing in the way. And I just want to point that out too. I'm going to give him a little shine too. Joe Burrow of the Cincinnati Bengals. They come into Cleveland. That's a road game for Joe Burrow. And we going to do him. Yeah, Joe. We're going to do you. Yeah, Joe. We're going to do you. I'm going to give you a little burn for right now. Yeah, we're going to go cool Joe, the cigar man, Joe Burrow. I'm saying in my hollow mind that Shedeur and the Cleveland Browns will beat Cincinnati Bengals along with Joe Burrow. We through with that. We 1-0. We 1-0. Cleveland is 1-0. Like he's cool. Cigar smoking Joe. I like the dude. Don't get me wrong. I like his swag. I like everything about Joe Burrow. Everything. Great quarterback. Can get down. But one thing about it, he can't beat Cleveland by himself. Because if you check their records for the last two seasons, their defense is not that good. It's just not. So my opinion, we're going to be 1-0. So I done gave you some burn, Joe. Now I'm finna concentrate on the man of the hour. That's Lamar Jackson. Yeah, he's a bad boy. He's a dog. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Give you that. I give him all the credit. But I ain't finna sleep on my dog, Shedeur Sanders. I'm just not. We want all the smoke, all of it. Don't leave nothing on the table. We ain't dodging nobody. Because if I know Shedeur like I see him from afar, he want the challenge. He ain't running from nowhere. Nobody. He want it all. He's a winner. When you look at how the football world used to be when I was growing up, this game here would be a man. Listen, this game, you right, Miss Philly Smith, all the smoke. What's up, Reb? Listen, Lamar Jackson versus Shedeur Sanders and the Cleveland Browns. Look here, back in when I was watching football, back in the 70s and the early 80s, when I was a little child, this would be the marquee game of the year. With the hype around Shedeur, with the hype around him, and the MVP of the league in the past, Lamar Jackson, there's a certain announcer by the name of Howard Cosell. I don't know if y'all know him. I know y'all a little bit younger than me. I'm just an old guy. It was an announcer that be in the booth talking about the key matchup that's coming to Sunday night or Monday night football. And his name was Howard Cosell. Howard Cosell used to say, "This is Howard Cosell. We got a tremendous matchup." He used to say this. This is how he used to talk now. We got one of the best quarterbacks that ever played the game. His name is Joe Montana. Well, they getting ready to play one of the best running backs that ever played the game. And his name is O.J. Simpson. Or what a game this gonna be. That's how you line that thing up. But I'm trying to tell y'all, Howard Cosell if Howard Cosell could come back to this day and time and be the mic, be the host, be the talker of this game, oh man, this thing would go something just like this. Just in case y'all ain't never heard of Howard Cosell. Tell them how it be, Howard Cosell. Oh, I got the video, y'all. Y'all just hang on. Hold on. Tell them how it would be. Listen.
Now let's turn our attention to yesterday's NFL highlights featuring the unbeatens as they went into the day's action. Unbeaten Miami against the Jets at Shea Stadium. First quarter, Miami ball, 4th and 8 at their...
That's the voice of the late, great Howard Cosell.
Back right, keeping his balance incredibly. Touchdown, Delvin Williams. But in answer to Williams, the Houston Oilers have their own brilliant rookie, the Heisman Trophy winner, number 34, Earl Campbell. He of the great speed and the crunching power, carrying tacklers with him. This and evidence against Atlanta. But Miami also...
That's Howard Cosell. Imagine Howard Cosell doing this game right here. Yeah, I took you way back, Miss Philly. I ain't think nobody, Miss Williams. I ain't think nobody know how Howard Cosell had this game right here between Shedeur and Lamar Jackson. Oh man, what a night that would be. What's up, Artistic? Yeah, listen. Hear me on this. This is a marquee game. The potential. Lamar Jackson against Shedeur Sanders. Oh, yes, it is, y'all. Don't let the street world, don't let the Instagram world or the Twitter world fool y'all or the YouTube world fool y'all. This a big time game. I don't care how y'all try to slice it up. Talking about Shedeur ain't won the job. Yeah, he might have ain't won the jet, but I'm speaking in the future. I'm speaking on his behalf. He ain't bagging down from Lamar Jackson. We won't know. We gonna respect Lamar Jackson for the body work he has put in, and I give it to him. But hear me on this. My dog, my one and only, my shining star, Shedeur Sanders, we are not going to bow down to the pressure of Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. We just ain't doing that. We ain't built like that. We rise to the occasion. And don't let them bring my boy up in that booth with Troy Aikman. Them. Yeah, Coach Prime. Yeah, Coach Prime. But look at here. Let's move on. Now, like I said, I'm not going to disrespect Lamar Jackson because he is a former NFL MVP. But here is a few stats. This is a few stats that I'm going to let you see each player. And then I got some more videos of Lamar Jackson and a couple of videos of Shedeur. And then I'm going to let y'all go. Here's Lamar Jackson stats since he's been in the NFL. Well, he's been in a little long, but I stopped it at 2021. When you look at Lamar Jackson, look at his records. Like I say, numbers don't lie. All right? Numbers don't lie. In 2024, Lamar Jackson, Baltimore team, he threw for 4,172 yards, 41 TDs, and 4 interceptions, with a passing rating or quarterback rating of 119.6. Good season. Last year was a good season. If you look at his numbers in 2023, 3,678 yards, 24 TDs, 7 interceptions, 102.7 rating. If you look at Lamar Jackson, a former MVP in 2022, right? 2,242 yards, 17 TDs, 7 interceptions, a 91.1 passing rating, quarterback rating. In 21, Baltimore, 2,882 yards, 16 TDs, 13 interceptions, 87.0 quarterback rate. I want you to focus on the 2024 season. Look at them numbers. If you look at Shedeur's numbers this past season, even though he was in college in Colorado, oh, we way better than that, y'all. Yeah. And then if you go down to 2023, just look at that interception total. 7. When have you heard or seen Shedeur Sanders throw 7 interceptions? That time this afternoon. This sweet tea is good, y'all. Ingles make the best sweet tea it is. All right, Ingles, I need a deal. Ingles, sweet tea. I'm just trying to tell you, we are Shedeur Sanders on your behalf. I'm saying we ain't scared of Lamar Jackson, y'all. I'm just sorry. Now, he does bring a different dynamic to the game in his running ability. Yeah, Lamar Jackson is that dude when it comes to running that football, and I'm gonna show some videos of him doing that during my broadcast. If y'all don't mind to hit the like button while you're here, I surely would appreciate it. But once again, Shedeur Sanders, I'm predicting the future. If the starting quarterback, we want Lamar Jackson up front. Up front. We ain't dodging no smoke at all. Yeah, Joe Burrow, we don't did. Remember, in the first game, we don't did smoking Joe. We don't did it to him. And then we're going to run into Lamar Jackson that second game. That's what we want. Well, here's some videos that I'm going to show you. But before I do that, I got to tell you about Shedeur, right? Colorado records. Here we go. At Colorado, his career, one of the most accomplished quarterback in college football history. He finished his career with 50 games played in 4 seasons and completed 1,267 of 1,808 passes. That's a 70% 88.1% complete rates for a total of 14,000 yards, 353 yards, and 137 TDs with only 27 interceptions in 4 years. And you want to think we scatter Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrows? Oh, we got, hey, look here. In his career quarterback rating, 856. The eighth most of quarterbacks with at least 13,000 passing yards. At Colorado in 24 games, he finished his career 651 of 907 with a 71.8 percentage with over 7,000 yards with 64 TDs, 13 interceptions. He broke over 100 schools records, finishing third in the passing yard, fifth in attempts, third in completion, first in passing touchdown, and tops in quarterback rate. And you think we finna bag down? No, we ain't finna brag down nothing. He threw a touchdown pass in 49 straight games, the longest streak in NCAA, FBS, and FSC history. Boy, Lord, that boy went to work. He finished his career ranked 14th in NCAA, FBS, and FCS in history. Over 14,000 yards as just the second quarterback in history with 14,000 plus yards while completing 70% of his passes. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about Shedeur. Shedeur Sanders was in putting up a show, whether people want to give him credit or not. You just don't go out there and compete and put up these kind of numbers. You ain't no good quarterback. You just don't know. People just don't do that. You just don't go out there and hire quarterbacks that play like this in college with the offensive line that he had to play at Jackson State and Colorado. Oh, no, y'all. Nah, Shedeur Sanders is built for this. We want this. We want it. We want it. We want it all. And I want him to stay right there in Cleveland to show him he can turn that franchise around. That franchise and the Cleveland base, they looking for a winner. They want a winner. Shedeur is the man that can take them down. All he needs is a good offensive line, some help. When you look at the wide receivers that Cleveland got, they decent enough to win. When you look at those two running backs that they just drafted, they young. They was good in college. They good enough to win. To win. I don't know about the offensive line, but from what I'm hearing, they got a good offensive line. They just were hurt last year. They were injured. Sound like to me they just need some depth pieces on that offensive line. And if this offensive line can hold for Shedeur, he gonna pick him apart, y'all. I'm sorry to tell you. He gonna pick Lamar Jackson dump apart. And here we go. Let's start the show. Yeah, it's finna get interesting. This way it's finna get interesting. Here we go. Set the stage one more time, Howard Coach.
Wake and then back right, keeping his balance incredibly. Touchdown, Delvin Williams. But in answer to Williams, the Houston Oilers have their own brilliant rookie, the Heisman Trophy winner, number 34, Earl Campbell. He of the great speed and the crunching power, carrying tacklers with him. This and evidence against Atlanta. But Miami also has a great aerial game, led by the sophisticated veteran quarterback Bob Greasy. So polished, and with that...
Setting the stage. He let you know. Yeah, if he was here to commentate this game, he let you know about Baltimore Ravens running back, and he let you know about Shedeur Sanders as a quarterback finna get out there and be a gunslinger. I mean a gunslinger. And he got the evidence right here. When you look at Cleveland last year, he got a video to show you that tight end the way he played. Now, the quarterback that throwing him the ball ain't nowhere near the talent of Shedeur. But you watch this tight end. Now, this tight end is a dog. Yeah, he coming back this year. I can't pronounce his name, and I ain't finna mess his name up. But hey, watch how he catch this. That throw him out the way. Yeah, you get Shedeur that kind of time to throw that ball like they gave that quarterback Hogan from last year. The tight end from Miami is coming back this year to play with Shedeur. Oh, yeah, man. We want that smoke. We coming. We coming. Well, I ain't just through with Shedeur. I sure ain't. I am not through with Shedeur. Once again, here goes Shedeur.
I got him. Hey, squeeze. Finish.
That's Shedeur and Ricky Minicount. You saw that was a new video that some people sent to me, so I'm sharing to you. Where here is Lamar Jackson right now in his off season. He working out. I'm trying to keep it fair. This Lamar Jackson right here. Yeah, he ain't no slouch. He's not no slouch. Lamar Jackson is a dog now. Don't get me wrong. He is him. He out there working out with Flowers. Flowers is his number one wide receiver. But we ain't dodging no smoke like I keep telling y'all. Shedeur is built for the task. He want the task. I know he do. If he's a competitor, just like he been at Jackson State and Colorado, he got to be a competitor in the NFL. He must. He shall. He will compete at a high level for the Cleveland Browns organization. I know we ain't got through OTAs. I know we haven't been through minicamp, but I'm speaking in the future. I'm speaking this thing into existence. That game right there, that's the game. I promise you, if you're a competitor, each of these players has circled that game on their schedule. Shedeur Sanders is the talk of the NFL right now. He's the face of the NFL. He ain't even took a snap in an NFL game. You right, Dollar Blitz. He's a Sanders. Rise to the occasion. Can you imagine coming up to that game what Coach Prime gonna be talking to Shedeur about the occasion, about the affair, about the state of the game, and everybody watching? What? And you don't think Shedeur gonna rise up to the occasion? Bro, y'all, it's some folks out here really, Coach Prime. Tell me, Coach Prime, what gonna be your reaction when your son is a starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, already been to Cincinnati and dusted Joe Burrow, and we finna get ready to play Lamar Jackson? How you gonna feel, Doc? Let the world know. We ain't dodging no smoke, Big Watch. We ain't dodging no smoke, big dog. We ain't dodging no smoke. Coach Prime ain't dodging no smoke. They ain't dodging no smoke, y'all. They want it all. That Coach Prime knows Shedeur is the face of the NFL. He done saved them. He saved them through the NFL draft. He's the talking point right now across the board of any sport. The NBA basketball championship game is going on right now. Ain't nobody talking about that, y'all. It just ain't nobody talking about that. Nah. The baseball is starting out. The Yankees are playing. Ain't nobody talking about the Yankees. They just got through with the Kentucky Derby. During the Kentucky Derby, people was talking about Shedeur Sanders. LeBron James, Luka for the Los Angeles Lakers lost in the NBA playoffs. Nobody talking about that. They gave LeBron a pass. We're going to concentrate on Shedeur Sanders and the way the NFL treated him. They gave LeBron a pass. Trust me, if Shedeur hadn't been came along, man, the media would have ate LeBron up, him and Luka, for not going that far in a NBA playoff. They would have. They just would have. But Shedeur took the storyline. He gonna have the storyline until, for a long time, for the whole regular season. He gonna have that storyline. They want to look to see if he gonna make it. They want to look to see if he don't make it, and people gonna talk. Talking points, talking heads. That's what they doing. And check this out. Once again, let's look inside the game. Let's look inside the game of Lamar Jackson. Like I say, your dog.
One of one.
You can't take that from him. The dude a bad dude, man. He threw that ball there, turned away, and said, "Hey, man, I already know what it is." Huh? This gonna be a matchup you can't miss. One more time, Lamar Jackson. Sling that rock, big dog.
One of one.
Like they said, hey, he 1-on-1, man. Lamar Jackson is that dude. He's that dude. I can't take that from him, man. Can't nobody take that from him. You just can't take it from him. Lamar Jackson is he is him, y'all. He just him. I can't take it from him. But anyway, let's what we want to do. What I want to do. I tell you what. Let me hear from y'all. Let me hear from y'all right now before I move on and show another video of what's going on with Lamar Jackson in this game. I mean, you can say whatever you want. If you're a Lamar Jackson fan, root for him. If you're a Shedeur fan, you're supposed to root for him. In that game, who would you like? Who you gonna be rooting for? Shedeur or Lamar Jackson? Put 12 for Shedeur and put 8 for Lamar Jackson. I just want to see where y'all at. We speaking into the future. We don't know if Shedeur gonna get traded. We don't know if he's gonna get cut. We don't know if he's gonna make the team, right? But still, if he's on the team and he's the starting quarterback, tell me in the chat. You going for 8 or you going for 12? TBE trucking. Lamar Jackson 8. Ain't nothing wrong with that, big dog. Ain't nobody here to kill nobody. I just want to know where you at. Let's see who we got. All right. 305 said both. All right. I just want to know one. Miss Smith said wrong. It's the golden child. I'm with you. 12. She got 12. Sis got 12. Michael Slaughter, 12. Dollar Bill, 12 for sure. Hey, Miss Kimberly Nash Williams said 12. All the way. We ain't faking nothing over here. GG, 12. Got to go with 12. Deuces. Yeah, I got to go with 12, y'all. Got to go with 12. I got to go with 12. I just think he's going to rise to the cake. That's just me thinking. I just think he's going to do. I don't think he's going to he ain't let me down so far. I really don't think he's going to let me down coming up to that game. Lord 12. Yeah. Shedeur Sanders, hey, man. He's a baller. He is a baller. I expect nothing but the best from Shedeur Sanders at that quarterback position. I just do. Let me see what I got. Computer going slow. I just got to get me another laptop, y'all. That's all. Okay. Here we go. All right, I played that one. All right. They're going to interview him.
I feel like the Browns fans, they just want something to hope for, and they've been wanting it so long. So finally, I'm here to change that. I'm here to, actually give what they want.
He said he's here to change it. He's here to give them what they want. Well, all right. I got a video. Shedeur. Now, this is Lamar Jackson.
Can't get it. He's trying to look up. Hubbard nearly has the sack right there. He extends the play to the boundary, and before going out of bounds and taking a hit from Pratt, he throws one up to the back line and likely.
Like I said, Lamar Jackson is a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback. I can't take that from him. He's a good quarterback. He can get out of harm's way. He can throw the ball. I just think Shedeur gonna go out there and deal with him. He gonna deal with him. He gonna Lamar Jackson again. He ain't no slouch now. I can't say that. Lamar Jackson running that thing, boy. He got a little case salt in him, boy. Yeah. Hey, Cleveland defense, they gonna have to be ready, but this boy he got a little case salt in him, boy. Get up out of there now. Look at him. A quarterback run. Boy, that put a lot of pressure on the defense. Lot of pressure on the defense. Yeah, he put a lot of pressure on him. Well, here's go a simulated drive by Shedeur Sanders that somebody put together and sent to me. They said, hey, man, you need to show this on your show. So I'm going to show this on my show. There's 2. He going back against, they sacked him. This they little game they were playing. They playing Baltimore. That's 2. 12. 12 throwing that thing down now. Touchdown. Yeah, this how it's going to be in real time. Baltimore, this how it's going to be in real time, boy. We marching down that thing on y'all. We marching down there on them. Deal 12. Deal 12. Yeah. It's how it's going to go down in that second game. Deal 12. Deal. He out there dealing. Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders and the Cleveland Browns. Who would have thought? Who would have thought a month ago that Shedeur Sanders will be touchdown anyway, be the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns? Nobody. Keith Sweat. Nobody. Bam. Woo, what a pass. What a pass. What a pass. What these dudes out here, y'all hell on that internet, boy. Y'all are hell on that internet. All right. Let's see. What is here right here? This video
do not like about Shedeur Sanders dropping in the draft is this. It had nothing to do with talent. It had nothing to do with character. Shedeur showed confidence, swagger, and aura. The same swagger and aura that the players walked across the stage during the NFL draft. Suits loud, moving like stars. But when Shedeur did it, it was a problem. It was never about how he played. It was simply a power move by the owners. This is a quarterback who anchored 2 programs, went 23-3 at Jackson State, led them to the first ever Celebration Bowl appearance, and he did it twice. He revived Colorado from dead to competitive in just 2 seasons. He also broke over 100 records and finished as one of the most decorated college football quarterbacks in history. So you want the truth? It was never about Shedeur Sanders, and it was always how they felt about Deion Sanders.
He summed my whole week up in one video. It was never about Shedeur Sanders. It always was about Coach Prime. Coach Prime had a vision that he wanted to coach both of his sons, and he told it. And they didn't like where they was at in his dream and his thoughts. And they said, no way. But the Cleveland reached down and gave Shedeur a bone. And he finna go out there and take advantage of it, finna go out there and take an opportunity of it. And I'm telling you right now, Shedeur gonna rise to the occasion. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait until the OTA start next week about this time and get ready for minicamp. Because I'm telling you right now, Shedeur may start down on the bottom of the depth chart. But by the time they hit that minicamp or halfway in the minicamp, Shedeur gonna be quarterback number 1. Yeah, Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, one of them got to go. That's the truth. I ain't speaking no hate on them or nothing like that. They're not finna keep no 5 quarterbacks on that roster. You just not. Deshaun Watson, he trying to get himself back together. They're not gonna bring him back. The owner done spoke out on him 2 months ago. They're not gonna bring him back. The only thing Deshaun Watson can do, get himself healthy so another team can see him and they can make him trade. That's it. That's his best option. He out there to work out to try to get out of Cleveland because he know Shedeur is there for the future. He done read the headlines. He been on the internet. He hear the buzz that's going around just like we do about Shedeur Sanders. He hear it. It's loud. It's very loud. Well, Shedeur is gonna be the man. And when he beat Lamar Jackson, I'm gonna learn this dance right here. This little bucket right here, y'all. So when y'all see little bucket, this little bucket. Show me that dance, little bucket. Hey, when Shedeur win and beat Lamar, hey, that's the dance. That's the dance I'm gonna learn right there from Lil Bucket. But once again, though, man, I'm trying to tell y'all. Oh man, boy. Boy, some crazy stuff out there on the internet, y'all. I'm just trying to be honest, man. Gotta bring a little humor. I'm trying to bring a little humor into it, Reverend Nelson. Sometimes you gotta laugh at this stuff, man. You gotta laugh at this stuff, man. These folk be sending me all kind of stuff, man. But anyway, like I said, hey, that dude was jumping around, boy. I said, oh, look at him, boy. Come back, little buck. Come back, little Bucky. Yeah. But once again, man, I'm just trying to tell y'all. Now, it's another video they sent me. I ain't want to show this one. But Lamar Jackson was missing passes like, nah, I ain't going to show that. I ain't trying to kill nobody. I just want it to be a good game, but I know Shedeur ain't, man, he ain't dodging no smoke, y'all. I'm just trying to tell you now. Shedeur Sanders is a winner. And I'm just like Chad Ocho and Shannon Sharp. They just did Shedeur wrong. They ain't seen nothing like. These guys played in the NFL and said they ain't seen nothing like. They were talking about Shedeur like Shedeur should have been a Heisman Trophy winner, should have been a Heisman Trophy candidate. He was the top 2 quarterbacks in the league. And they waiting until the 5th round. Shannon Sharp,
I've never seen nothing like this myself. Obviously, I know I only played a short time, but I've been around long enough to know. Obviously, the 11, 12 years I did play, and all the time I've been retired and enjoying the game and watching it from afar and understanding how good players are, regardless of what scouts may say. The eye in the sky doesn't lie. I watched Shedeur play from high school to college at Jackson State to what he was able to do at Colorado. I want everybody to understand that
that's that ain't seen nothing like. And Drew Brees had a message.
Great, can't miss.
All you need is one guy to love you, or one team, or one coach, or one scout. You know, it just in the history of sports, you know, how often have we heard that, you know, with certain guys? For whatever reason, all these other teams just didn't see it or didn't believe it, and yet there's that one person on that one team, that one coach on that one team, or that one scout who just stands up on the table for the guy, and it's like, I'm telling you, he's got something. We got to take him, and then the rest is history. And that's all Shedeur Sanders needs.
One guy. All it took was one guy, and that was that owner. Hey, I'll pick Shedeur. Need to trade up and get Shedeur. That owner. He wasn't satisfied with that quarterback room that they had put together, the general manager and the head coach. Nah, that owner said, hey, I want Shedeur. I want Shedeur. I'm not satisfied with Deshaun Watson. Y'all gave my money away. Joe Flacco is 41 years old. I'm not comfortable with that quarterback. You went and traded a 5th round draft pick to the Philadelphia Eagles for Kenny Pickett. And he done played in 25 games. He started 20, and he only have thrown 15 touchdowns and 14 interceptions. Then you really reach for Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd round when really he was a 5th round draft pick. You make that make sense. Cleveland Brown organization. Now they got to save face. They got to save face. What you mean, BY? They got to save face. That's why they got to stroll out there in OTAs with Shedeur at the bottom because they drafted him in the 5th round and try to make earn his way up to the top. But they just don't know. Shedeur is built for that. He built for it. So when he do becomes quarterback 1, you can't say they handed to him. He gonna walk him down in OTAs, and minicamp. He gonna walk him down. They paired him with Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco, he gonna smoke him. Smoke him. And the players that's out there gonna see it, along with the coaching staff. They gonna say, hey, that boy, that's pretty good, man. Shedeur Sanders out there doing that thing, y'all. I don't know about this. Yeah, the coach is gonna start saying they're already talking. Shedeur Sanders look good. He looked better than Dylan Gabriel and Ricky Minicamp. He gonna look better than Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco been playing a while. He got experience. I get that. He played on a Super Bowl team. Man, that was back in 2012. It's 2025. It's a newer version. It's a younger version of Shedeur Sanders. It's a fresh start. And the rest of the players that's on the team, they can't wait to get there to play with Shedeur. They cannot wait. Shedeur said in an interview yesterday, I think I played. I think I still got it. Listen at it.
What are you one of one in that quarterback room?
I'll say we all different characters. It's funny going there and seeing Joe every day.
Flacco?
Yes.
Tell me.
It's funny seeing him because at first I'm like, wow, I'm really with Joe Flacco right now. Like, we're on the same team.
Yeah.
So like that's cool. And then of course with Kenny, the experience he had being in the league for these years, it's cool. Like just seeing the process of it. And Deshaun, of course, he's active in there. He's in all the meetings, so it's cool talking to him.
Does Flacco talk to you about anything non-football related? Like, what are you two talking about? Like, clearly you get a kick out of Flacco. I want to know why.
Yeah.
Why do you get a kick out of Flacco?
It's just so funny that we're all in there. We're on the same team. That's why it's like so funny. It's just like, geez.
Does he give you any advice?
Of course. All of them, everybody's cool in the room. Like,
Yeah.
you know, outside the room, people try to put us against each other, but like inside the room, like we know we won.
He just told you. They getting along in the room. She asked, is Flacco giving you advice? He said, yeah, everybody giving me advice. It's the people on the outside trying to pin us together. But we are getting along inside the room. But once again, we want Lamar Jackson. That second game. I ain't got away from that topic. That second game of the season, after we done dust down cool Joe Burrow, yeah, you already know what it is. We want Lamar Jackson. You just want to measure out. It's a measuring stick for Shedeur and the Cleveland Browns. It's a good measuring stick to see can Shedeur perform in the bright lights on the biggest stage in a big game. And they're going to find out that day. That owner, I got my franchise quarterback. He already know he got one. In Shedeur Sanders. He know that. And Shedeur Sanders he just not going to let up. The dude is hungry. He want it. And I just think he going to go out there and deal. He going to go out there and put on the show for us. He ain't going to let us down. And a former quarterback is out there talking already. Say, when he was looking at him, he said he don't know Shedeur personal. Yeah, you don't know Shedeur personal. But he like his game.
I thought he was first round
Here you
talent.
go.
I thought he was first round talent. I don't
Drew
know
Bledsoe.
the guy. I still, it's sort of a mystery to me why he fell as far as he did. But when I watch him, he's accurate. He throws with anticipation. The ones that are successful, you can almost see the future, right? You have to be able to anticipate. You have to throw guys open. If you wait to see a guy open, especially as you rise to the NFL level, then you're behind and you're just not going to be successful. Now, Shedeur seems to be able to anticipate well. I liked watching him play in college. Again, he didn't have a ton, of help up front. He was getting hit. It's another thing that I look for. It's not just the durability piece, but it's the mental toughness of knowing that you're going to get hit the next play, but still standing in there and delivering the ball and doing that over and over again. That's a hard thing to learn. It really is a hard thing to learn. I don't know if you can learn it. And Shedeur seems to have that ability to take his hits and keep battling.
I mean, he's playing it better than me. He's a former quarterback in the NFL. Played at a high level. He said, Shedeur Sanders, when I was watching, he anticipate well. He throw players open because in the NFL, If you wait till they come open and you late with it, that's not a good thing. He said he didn't see that in Shedeur game. He said he was watching him during college, and he liked the dude. He don't know him personally. He ain't got no skin in the game. He's a former NFL quarterback, and he let you know about Shedeur Sanders as a quarterback, an expert, a person who have played the game at a high level. Shedeur Sanders is going to rise to the top. Either you're going to be with him or you're not. It can't go both ways. It's plain and simple. So I'm going to ride with him until the wheels fall off. I'm riding with 12. Sorry about that. 12. I'm riding with you, big dog. I think you're going to come out on top at the end. It depends on how they put the team together behind you. Have a good defense and a good offensive line. I know it's going to take time. And I know it's going to take time. They just can't do it in 1 or 2 years. You just got that. They got to see what do you need to be a more successful quarterback in the NFL. They got to see what you need. They got to see, do you need a left tackle? They got to see, do you need another wide receiver? Or they're going to have to see what can they do on defense to help you more so you won't have to come from behind a lot in the NFL and just, hey, complementing football, offense, defense, and special teams. They got to build around Shedeur Sanders because Shedeur Sanders, whether people want to say it or not, he's a franchise quarterback. Not just because I'm rooting for him, not just because he's Deion Sanders' son. Shedeur Sanders is a franchise quarterback. You ain't got to worry about negative talk or running the streets or doing things in the street or something he ain't got no business doing. He gonna put in that work and he gonna be a professional quarterback. He just need an opportunity. Cleveland give him that opportunity if they do it fair. If they do it fair, like they say they're gonna do, like the head coach say he's gonna do, Shedeur Sanders gonna rise to the top. No way Joe Flacco gonna be better than Shedeur Sanders in OTAs nor minicamp. No way Kenny Pickett from the past, from what I don't see, he has a right to start off OTAs with the first group and the first string because he been in the league more than Shedeur. He earned that right to go first. But when it comes down to making plays as a quarterback, galvanizing the team and moving the team forward in a positive way, Shedeur is better than him. And then you come down to Dillon Gabriel. What more can I say? I mean, you just can't make this stuff up. They don't put it out on tape. We don't see what Dillon Gabriel can do. We saw what he can do in Oregon, and we just saw what he can do in the recommended camp. We just saw it. Shedeur is a better quarterback than any of these quarterbacks in the room, and you can't take it from him. You can dislike him all you want, but you can't take that away from him. But I'm telling you, boy, is Howard Cosell was here, boy, he would sell this game, huh? Boy, Lamar Jackson, Baltimore Ravens, a former MVP of the league against Shedeur Sanders and Cleveland Browns in Cleveland, Ohio. Man, Howard Cosell would sell this game. Boy, he the one who promoted Muhammad Ali. He the one who made Muhammad Ali name bigger around the world. The voice of Howard Cosell. He the one who made O.J. Simpson the name he was when he was playing football. Howard Cosell was the talk. He was a John Madden dude. Like John Madden was in the booth, Howard Cosell was the best. Howard Cosell was the best announcer ever. I mean, ever in the NFL. He can sell a game. He can talk a game. He made you want to just look and listen at him. I just told you to play your video. Listen at.
And then back right, keeping his balance incredibly. Touchdown, Delvin Williams. But in answer to Williams, the Houston Oilers have their own brilliant rookie, the Heisman Trophy winner, number 34, Earl Campbell. He of the great speed and the crunching power, carrying tacklers with him. This and evidence against Atlanta. But Miami also has a great aerial game, led by the sophisticated veteran quarterback Bob Greasy. So polished, and with that unstoppable receiver, Nat Moore. What's the answer from Houston, which goes against Miami tonight on Monday Night Football? That veteran having his greatest year ever, Dan Pastorini. And he's got his receivers, too, led by Kenny Burrow, one of the best there is at what he does. The crowd behind.
Greg said it, and JR Boxing at the 8 o'clock p.m. hour. Tune in. I'm telling you, it's going to be a good show. You already know what we're talking about. Shedeur Sanders. The title of the show, Perfect Time. Perfect time. Perfect time. Perfect time for the Cleveland Browns to have a quarterback like Shedeur Sanders. Perfect timing. Perfect timing for Shedeur. For Shedeur to stay in that draft that long. It helped the NFL ratings, and it also raised the level of Shedeur Sanders' brand. Because right now, straight Shedeur Sanders talk. It helped. Perfect time. Don't ever forget that. It's perfect time. Always perfect time. Well, I'll see y'all later on night. Thank you once again for watching another production of Sports Talk Will Be Watched by the digital airwaves of YouTube. Y'all be blessed. Hope to see you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. God bless.
Through the sweat and the tears, the blood and the fight, B-Wop tells the stories under the bright lights. In the silence of the night, when the crowd fades away, he's the echo of hope at the end of the day. With a heart full of dreams and a voice full of soul, he's the heartbeat of sports, making us whole. Runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in this sacred space. Sports Talk with Buffs, where the passion runs deep. Sports Talk with B-Wop, where the passion runs deep. Where the passion runs deep. There's a love in the air for the game and the grind, for the players who hustle.